how can welding take you from an employee into a boss? And this is from my personal opinion because I experienced it myself. I started off as an employee, going into the field, and working as an employee allowed me to learn the things that was needed. And actually going to school, I went to school in prison. I went to Votech and got a combination of welding, and it gave me the science. So I learned the science behind welding, why welding exists. And I do feel like when you're jumping into the field, that those are a few key things that you need to learn. Like you need to learn the science of welding, why welding is so important, and then just working, starting off as a employee teaches you the steps and principles. How to be a boss of your own later, and then you'll be able to find your niche and see, okay, this is the field I want to be in, or that's the field I want to be in. You see what I'm saying? But going through that process allows you to be a stronger boss. This is my personal opinion. Because if you get to the boss status and just have the money and start running the company, sometimes you see bosses like that. They tend to step on their employees, step on those who are growing. Because some people are not going to always be employees. They just going through the process, like us. People who think independent that actually want to do it. You got to start at one level to get to the next. And I don't think you should skip the process. So millennials, you see other people who at a certain level where you want to be at. There was a process. So don't knock the process. Don't say, oh, I don't want to go through the suffering, the pain, because a lot of times we went through a lot. People go through a lot to get to the level that they're on. The celebrities, the people that you respect and look up to, they went through a lot. The billionaires, the millionaires, they went through a lot. So just know that there's going to be risks and sacrifices, pain and endurance you're going to have to face to be a boss. But you can be one. And don't let that deter you from being one. You see what I'm saying? So just stay focused and know that there's a process. You have to start from an employee and then get there. I learned everything hands-on, and then, like I say, I went to school, and there was like, I think during the day we probably spent an hour, 2 hours in the classroom watching videos or reading, going through different principles and talking about different symbols and things of that nature. And then it was more of a pretty much hands-on, and I feel like that really, really helped me being able to go through that process. And now I get it. You know what I mean? Because it helped me find my niche as a boss. You know what I mean? When I started Hog On in Phoenix, which I actually started it in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and I established it in Phoenix, Arizona in 2017. So when I came here, I was able to actually get the LLC and get everything established. And even then, I had to find my niche. Like I was knocking on doors. Doors was getting closed. I started a contract, it closed, and the guy say, "Oh man, I got plenty of work." Never call me back. You know how they go. Then 4 or 5 months later, he'll call me back. "Man, I got plenty of work. Work for a couple weeks. Get some good money. Don't hear from him again." But so I'm always networking. So it taught me to hustle. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I think. If you're going to be a successful independent owner, you got to hustle. I mean, you can't take no for an answer. And don't get me wrong, sometimes you're going to get knocked down. It's going to knock the breath out of you. You might, like, let me sit here for a second and get my head together. You know what I mean? I get it because that's a part of the process. You know what I mean? All of that is a part of the process. So you can go from an employee to a boss welding. And that's one thing that I love about the field, because you can actually jump into any field. You know what I mean? Like, you're like a superhero that can tap into other people's powers. You know what I mean? The reality of it, if you think about it. You're a welder, but you can jump over here. You can jump in the millwright field. You can jump over here in the ironworking field. You can jump over here in the pipe field. You can jump over here in the fabrication field. You can jump over here in the assembly and parts and the manufacturing field. You see what I'm saying? You can jump over here in the repair field. You just get money. You just got to figure out your niche, how you want to do it. But one thing that I do love about welding is that you can become a boss at it. You don't always have to be an employee, but there is a process. You have to go through those stages. But after after I did a decade in prison, served 10 years from 16 to 26, the last thing I wanted to do was have someone over my head telling me when and what I can't do. You know what I mean? And working on certain jobs, me personally, there's, they want you to be perfect. If you miss a day or something come up, you got to explain it, and me personally, I'm just too grown. I don't want to explain myself if I don't have to. If I don't feel good, I'm going to say, hey man, I ain't going to be in today. I don't feel good. I'm not going to go to no scrutiny because, something came up in my family and my family come first, So that's one thing I like about being independent is that you can actually keep your family first, your principles, your morals. And sometimes it might get rainy. Sometimes you might have to stand for a minute, but you'll be all right. But you can keep your morals and your principles. And that's one thing that I love about welding because, it is a field job. It can be nasty, it can be clean, but, you can actually network yourself and be able to be pretty damn good successful. But the thing is, remember this, and I want to tell you this, you have to advertise. It's a must. Advertise on every platform that you can possibly afford, literally. So I'm not telling you to go for broke, but you need to put some money behind it. So think of it as the more you spend in your brand, the bigger it'll be. The more you invest in it, the more you put time in it, the more you um, get the right people around you. And don't think that you know everything, but know this: you can get the right people around you that know everything. You see what I'm saying? So keep an open mind and don't belittle the process of being an employee. If your dreams and your goals